Now that I played the character creation for InZoi, I wanted to compare it with the character creation that we currently know and love from The Sims 4. I found 8 main differences, not including the graphics because, of course, they have completely different artwork, as one is very realistic and the other one is more cartoonish. The first difference I found was the general traits and character creation attributes. In InZoi, you have the capacity to choose age, gender, and a trait. I know that we're also gonna have an option to choose gender identity and also preferences in terms of relationships. There is also a section called Desired Life, but this is still in production, so we don't know much about it as of this moment, but it will have to do something with how your soy wants to build their life and what are their goals in the future. For The Sims 4, we also have age and gender that we can choose from, but we also have voice modification, walking style, traits, and goals. You can pick 3 traits to give your sim, and this will influence how they interact with other sims in the game. The next thing I found was the presets. InZoi, as of this moment, only offers presets for entire body models and faces. On the other hand, The Sims 4 offers presets for the face, but it also has presets for every aspect of the face. So you can choose presets from the eyebrows to the chin. And I think that's very nice, especially if you don't want to take so much time trying to sculpt the face of your character and you all just want to pick from a set of presets. So I think this is something that InZoi could actually incorporate to their game, but I mean, that is just my opinion. When exploring with these types of creations, one of the things that caught my attention the most and was a major difference between these games was the color picker. And this is because InZoi has an amazing color picker. They provide an entire color palette with different hues and adjustments that you can use to customize almost anything in the character creation. So hair, clothing, accessories, accents in the skin, in the eyes. So this is very well developed and very nice, especially in comparison with The Sims 4 because they don't technically have a color picker. Only for eyes, hair, and skin, but it's just a selection of colors which you can choose from. You can actually pick the hues as you can on InZoi. And for the clothing, they have presets of colors that you can choose from, but you can actually customize the clothes to have a specific color that you want it to have. And I think this is a downgrade from what they had on The Sims 3, because The Sims 3 did have a color picker wheel. So I don't know why they changed this because I mean it doesn't make any sense. Moving on to the next difference is the hair. InZoi's hair functionalities are one of the best I've seen in games so far. And it's not just because you can customize the hair in its different tonalities, making the hair multicolored and pick different strands of sections of hair to actually customize them to be specifically the color that you want them to be, but also because you can take any hairstyle and adjust the length. This is completely different from The Sims, since you can only choose hairstyles in The Sims that have a specific style, and this style will also define if you can have the hair be multicolored. So, not all hairs can be customized, only a couple few that mostly are included on DLC content. Another thing I found to be very different between these two games is the clothing. InZoi has different styles of clothing pieces, which is very nice, plus you can also have outerwear that you can layer on top of any other clothing you pick, which is a nice addition to the game. Additionally, they have created a tool so you can make your own clothing, which is very interesting and very nice, especially if you're wanting to make custom pieces of clothing for a specific character. On the other hand, I have to give The Sims 4 credit where it's due, and it's specifically in the fact that in The Sims, you can create different outfits for different occasions. So you can make an outfit or multiple outfits for going to sleep, and your sim will automatically change into that outfit when the occasion is happening. Also, you can have clothing for parties, formal wear, swimwear, and many others that are included on additional content, like summer and winter clothing. This is one of the aspects I loved the most when I created a sim, and it was because I could use the clothing style for every occasion to actually highlight the personality of this sim in its clothing style, which I really love. The next difference I noticed was regarding accessories and body modifications. InZoi currently has many accessories which you can choose from, including nail polish, which is something that the base game in The Sims did not have. But as of this moment, you cannot add any types of tattoos or piercings to your soy. On the other hand, The Sims 4 has also many accessories, but you do have tattoos in the base game, but still no face piercings unless you're using mods. Another difference I found was the sharing with the community feature, and this is because InZoi gives you the opportunity to select different backgrounds to actually take pictures of your character in different poses and with different emotions, so when you share it with the community, it can actually represent the character that you have created in the most amazing way possible. While The Sims just uploads your character with a random pose assigned by the game, and you can't actually modify this, and most of the poses and models that are made for the sharing purpose are very standard, so they will be very similar from other creations that you will find in the community. And the final difference I found is that InZoi has introduced to its character creation the facial motion capture, which I don't know what they're gonna be doing with this. It's really fun. I haven't seen it in any other games, and this means that The Sims 4 obviously doesn't have this feature. So, what do you guys think about the differences between these character creations? And is it possible that anything that was different between these two games could discourage you from playing them? In my opinion, I think they're both really good games, and both of them have weaknesses and strengths that they can actually learn from each other. We'll actually see in the future what the Sims franchise has in store to actually be better and compete with these new features that InZoi has introduced to us, and what InZoi has to learn from the experience of the Sims' past failures. Thank you for watching, and if you like my content, like, subscribe, and ring the bell to get notified for future videos. Bye!